entrepreneur, the cerebral palsy vigilante, Zachary Fennell. Talk to me enough and it becomes apparent beyond my cerebral palsy related initiatives, I have a huge interest in the Cleveland Indians. So with the 2017 season upon us, I wanted to take this time to offer up my thoughts on the 2017 Cleveland Indians. First though, on behalf of all of Cleveland, I wish to tip my cap to now former Indians Mike Napoli and Rajai Davis. Thank you for the roles you played in the memorable 2016 season. My mind will forever be imprinted with Tom Hamilton's booming voice shouting, Rajai Davis, in the bottom of the 8th in Game 7 of the World Series. Honestly, I am disappointed the Indians didn't re-sign Davis for 2017, especially considering the amount he signed for with the Athletics was pretty much equivalent to his 2016 contract. I think more than missing Davis's stolen bases, the team will miss the threat he was to steal. Whenever Davis was on, he caused a distraction for pitchers, and that helped the batter at the plate. With that said, Austin Jackson making the opening day roster helps fill the void left by Davis. Really, Austin Jackson is your classic Indians signing. Low risk, high reward. He has a chance to come in here after an injury short in 2016 and revitalize his career, similar to Mike Napoli in 2016 and Scott Kazmir in 2013. While Jackson is highly unlikely to steal 40 plus bases, his career high is 27, and that was in 2010. He is a candidate for 20 or more, a feat he last accomplished in 2014. He came close in 2015 too, with 17. More important than the numbers though, is Jackson represents a threat to run, aka the distraction Davis was to pitchers last year. Regarding the other major departure, Mike Napoli, there is a more bittersweet emotion. While sad to see Napoli go, the Indians undoubtedly upgraded, bringing aboard top free agent Edwin Encarnacion. I shared my thoughts on that move in a video earlier this offseason. To prevent this video from getting too long, instead of repeating myself, I will just link to the Edwin video in the end screen here. Moving forward, there are some other significant offseason transactions to mention. The Indians boosted an already strong bullpen with free agent Boone Logan. Add the lefty specialist to the weapons already in the Indians bullpen, and the relief corps stands out as scary good. I'm talking setup man Brian Shaw, closer Cody Allen, and relief ace Andrew Miller. Dan Otero too, to a lesser extent. I hear people say bullpen consistency is the hardest element in baseball to maintain. However, these guys have all proven time tested. The other noteworthy transaction of the offseason was the multi-talented Jose Ramirez signing a long-term extension with the team. Interestingly enough, before the news broke, I planned to recognize Ramirez's importance to this team. Last year was a breakout year for him, and I believe for the Indians to return to the World Series, Ramirez will need to put up a similar performance. That proves even truer now with second baseman Jason Kipnis already sidelined for the time being. Looking optimistically, last season it was suspensions to Abraham Almonte and Marlon Byrd and an injury to Michael Brantley that created opportunity for outfielder Tyler Naquin. Kipnis' injury, not to mention right fielder Lonnie Chisenhall's current injury, could do the same in 2017 for highly touted prospect Yandy Diaz. I know I'm looking forward to seeing him in the big leagues. Going back a moment, and speaking of Michael Brantley, Dr. Smooth, I've gone from skeptical at the start of spring training to very excited. His progress sounds very promising. Imagining a healthy Michael Brantley inserted into a lineup with DH first baseman Carlos Santana, shortstop Francisco Lindor, the already mentioned Jose Ramirez, and Edwin Encarnacion makes me salivate. Sorry, I don't know if I'll be able to handle entering Jason Kipnis into that mix too. A scary lineup, a scary bullpen. About the only thing not scary about the Cleveland Indians heading into 2017 is the depth of the starting rotation. I mean, the top five are as good as you get. Corey Kluber, Carlos Carrasco, and Josh Tomlin have all become pillars of consistency over the past couple years. Meanwhile, Danny Salazar and Trevor Bauer are continuing to mature, meaning their best stuff is still to come. Or so I believe. If the starting five can stay healthy, I predict the Indians winning between 95 and 100 games. This team is built to return to the World Series. The already good bullpen has been elevated to scary good with the addition of lefty specialist Boone Logan. The addition of Encarnacion and a healthy return of Michael Brantley makes the offense deep enough to survive an injury here and there. About the only real downfall would be if multiple starters go down at one time. What do you think, Tribe fans? Voice your opinion in the comments section. How many games will the Indians win? Will Austin Jackson be a suitable replacement for Rajai Davis? Do the Indians have enough depth to survive the inevitable injuries which a 162 game season brings? Again, comment to be heard. Just screw the signs. Subscribe already.